Hi everyone, it is Charlie Guest here and I am back with my second vlog for Team GB. So we are right into proper winter now, which means that Beijing is only, is months away. I can't really believe that the milestone has come around that quickly, and I think with Tokyo having just been in the summer, the stroke is still so high to replicate the epic results that Team GB had there. Training hard this summer to make sure that we are as prepared as possible, and with all that in mind I thought that this was the perfect opportunity to introduce you guys to the people who make it all happen, people that keep me on the ski slope and keep making me faster every single day. So welcome to the team behind the team. We've got 4 key players: Nathan in strength and conditioning, Abby on physio, Simone, ski coach, and Detra, the ski service. So yeah, basically on a day-to-day basis, these are the 4 people that I'm constantly communicating with, from everything to do with body-wise, what hurts, what doesn't hurt, what potential options we've discovered that we can use on the ski edges, and what the snow conditions are looking like across the world in various locations. So first up, we need to make sure that we're physically able to train, and I've got pretty extensive injury history, including breaking my back in 2014. So working with physio is like absolutely key to what I'm doing, and that's my first point of contact in pre-season. This is a luxurious room you've got here, Abby.
Come into my physio suite to eat. Blueberries.
6:45. Got up at 4:45, and I'm on the T-bar with Abby. So Abby, if you just describe what your job is, like as a skiing physio.
I guess mainly making sure that you guys can always be ready to perform. So from testing that we do pre-season, making sure we're going to address any weaknesses, and then target a bit of a prehab program from that. Making sure you're then keeping up with good warm-up strategies, recovery strategies.
Basically do my warm-up properly.
Yeah. And then kind of any typical hands-on physio in the afternoon, just to make sure you can keep moving, feel a bit better, help with recovery.
Especially because we're getting old.
Yeah.
What are some of the most important elements you've come across in terms of alpine skiing from a physio perspective, and what are the things you find you often need to work on the most?
Backs. There's a lot of you suffer with backs, especially after kind of a bit of a break from on-snow training. And I think often this is just down to we don't always train our backs particularly well, especially working into like loaded flexion, loaded rotation positions. So definitely one of the things I always get a lot of people doing is working on spinal mobility. So a lot of Pilates-based and yoga-based exercises. And then from a strength point of view, making sure that we're happy to load the spine in weighted positions, side bending positions, so that then when you're on your skis, you've got that trunk stamina to keep you going through the course, especially if you end up losing balance. It's really important to have that trunk and spine stamina to bring you back into the midline.
So the cool thing is that each member of the team obviously brings their own expertise to the table, but they don't just work with me, they work collaboratively amongst themselves as well, and so there's a lot going on to make sure that everything runs as seamlessly and as collaboratively as possible.
I think we've got a really nice little team going on for the last couple of seasons now. So Nathan's our strength and conditioning coach, so me and him keep in contact quite regularly, and we'll use the same app for Charlie to upload the training programs, and we can both input to that, and we'll discuss kind of any key areas we want to target. So quite often with Simone as well, the 3 of us will have a bit of a team meeting, talk about what the goals are on snow, how that links to anything physically. And yeah, I think we work pretty well together.
We're glowing in this sunshine, Abby. So yeah, considering all that, I think it is about time that we got Nathan involved and had a little chat with him. He's based up in Manchester, and snow sports is just one of the sports that he works with.
Hi, I'm Nathan, and I'm a strength and conditioning coach with Charlie. I initially break down the sport into its key fundamental movement patterns and physical requirements, and then we run a battery of tests with the athletes based around those movement patterns and physical requirements. And then from there we see what the athlete needs for improvement to excel in those areas, and then hopefully take that physical performance over into their sport. Main areas for focus with our programming they're quite clear. So we obviously want to hit on improved strength. That allows her to be a lot more stable on the snow, particularly in the turns. Holding that position better will help her maintain speed. We look at a lot of power and power output. This allows her again to be, if you look at the turns, to drive out the turns better and quicker, which means she can hold her speed for longer as she goes down the mountain. We do a lot of aerobic conditioning work. This mainly focuses on improving her ability on camps, so she can go hard for 2, 3, 4 days in a row and get the maximum amount of her time on snow. And also we look at a lot of lactate tolerance work. This amount allows her to work as hard as she possibly can on her run without fatigue and near the end, and so she's able to hold her position better and really power out for the final few metres of that race.
And lastly, a question that I probably shouldn't have been surprised with the answer to. Your favourite exercise for the gym to programme? Oh, or maybe your personal one as well.
Controversially, my favourite exercise has got me the Bulgarian split squat. I don't think a single athlete that I've programmed before likes that. But it's such a great single leg strength exercise. It's brilliant.
So now that's the physical prep side of things taken care of. Let's see what goes on once we get onto the snow. So meet Simone, one half of the Italian duo on the team. It's our third season working together, and we've worked together right from Europa Cup up into making points in World Cup, so that's been a really exciting journey. Tell us you're a ski coach without telling us you're a ski coach.
I give instructions to people to go down the hill fast. Okay, they're missing something on a pair of, can I say skis or around plastic?
Does that sum it up? In all seriousness though, the role of the coach is far more varied than that. First up, Simone uses his eyes to look at what I'm doing technically and feed that into how I'm feeling on the snow in order to make me ski faster and as efficiently as I can.
Yeah,
Second up, I say he's responsible for organising training piece, sort of setting in the morning and working out who we're training with, and quite often we'll collaborate with all the other coaches from other teams at a training venue to get the piece prepared like the night before.
I go to water piece as a perfect condition for training for next week before the race.
And if one thing's for sure, he is definitely constantly keeping me working.
Lots of work to do, for sure. I'm optimistic. So.
And last but not least, we need to talk about the actual skis themselves. One of the most important components, obviously, of actually skiing. It's really important that they work with us, for us, and Detra is the man that is in charge of all of that.
Set up for tomorrow, roller skis here, 1, 2, 3, 4 there for training.
So we're at the magician's table.
My favorite bit of equipment, a brand new side scraper. I love it. So, main thing for tuning slalom skis is just make sure your bases are clean, but then spend a lot of time on the edges, so that's my main focus. The most important requirement to get the perfect edges is working on the piste, getting the feedback from Charlie, and the work will be done properly. Sharpen them is our beautiful machine here, stone that rotates. We have 3 different kinds of sharpness. Epic, really sharp, but it's not super hardcore. Then we have sharp, close to epic, a little bit less, because we're pretty sure that this one is going to be really compact and not icy. There's always some kind of difference in between skis, even if they're the same models. Like today we saw that one ski is really working well, the others they still work well, but they're not as fast. But this is the kind of things we need to work on, and on the hill is really important, the sharing information between me, Charlie, and the coach.
And on top of that, something that we probably haven't touched on at all is the fact that Detra is the guy that's in the start gate with me at any races.
So I'm in the start, I usually take care of that. She has a routine warm-up, she needs her usual information from the pist if something funky happens. She gets her information from a feedback or coach on the pist. That's it, and plus a little bit of charge from yelling and reminding her really quick what she has to do. So just keep fast.
Hey guys! Top to bottom, yes? Come on! Come on!
And that is it for my second vlog. Of course, there are many more people involved than just these four. So shout out to mum and dad, friends, family, and everyone else who's supported along the way as well. So remember to subscribe to the Team GB YouTube channel for more updates from a whole bunch of athletes in the run up to the games. Thanks for watching. That's it for now.